It's Barnes and Leslie. Jimmy Barron is here for the rest of the show. Celebrity Sleaze right now brought to you by McDonald's. Archways to Opportunity helps employees achieve their dreams. If you want to learn more, go to McDonald's.com.
Well, the Catholic Church has elected the first ever Pope from America. And as an American Catholic, I could not be more proud, which is a sin, and now I'm ashamed. The Vatican has selected Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost, who is from the south side of Chicago, to be the new Pope. And you can tell he's from the south side because he's got his hands up. This pick was actually a welcome surprise for me because when I heard the Pope was a super religious guy from Chicago in a funny robe, I was worried it was Kanye.
President Trump says Catholics loved an image he posted of him dressed as the Pope last week, but I just find it hard to believe that anyone in the Catholic Church would be into something so juvenile.
Oh, might have been the only funny minute of Saturday Night Live over the weekend. I thought it was bad.
Yeah, the last few weeks hasn't hit for me.
I love the guy who does Trump at the opening of the shows. I think he hits home runs, or at least triples, almost every time. Love that guy.
Now, guys, we should actually think about this. On the New Heights podcast, Travis Kelce was asking his brother Jason, if you had to swap lives with one of your podcast partners for 48 hours, who would it be?
My answer is LeBron James, because I want to play in the NBA. I've always wanted to play in the NBA. I think it is a dream that I've always had as a kid, and I would love to know what that dream actually feels like. And to be able to jump as high as he can and slam the ball in the basketball hoop as hard as he can, I would also love to know what that feels like as well.
Man, are we swapping with them right now or swapping with them in their prime?
I think it's right now, bud.
Well, if it's right now, I guess probably go Adam Sandler.
The Sandman!
It's a tough one because I'd go with any of the comedy guys that we've had on because I just think it seems like such fun lives and being able to be creative and bring things to life. So either him, Will Ferrell, Stiller, any of those guys, Sudeikis. And I also like to have that kind of mind would be fun to think about. If it's anybody in the prime, though, I'm going Arnold. Arnold in his prime, dude. It's hard to go anything better than that.
Yeah, I'm wondering, we should ask Jimmy Barron this because, JB, if you could swap with anybody on 99X. Yeah.
We had an HR intervention again where they make us do these group things to get to know each other better or some crap. But it was who would you swap with at 99X if you had to swap with anybody for a day?
Well, first of all, long term, I would say Crash, because Crash has proven it is impossible to get fired.
Or stay fired. Yeah.
A great point.
That's job security. People don't think there's job security in radio. Not if you crash. There may be breaks here and there, but, I like Leslie's setup,
No way. Oh, my God. Too many meetings.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Meetings all day, every day.
Well, I'm just thinking of this show. She saunters in. She's got a helper there who sets up her thing at the house, serves her coffee, makes sure she's comfortable.
You got to do the whole day, Jimmy. You can't just take Leslie, Morning X Leslie, 4-hour Leslie.
Oh, I thought you meant at the whole day?
At the end of the night, Jimmy, you got to snuggle up with Lanny.
A whole day. Yeah, not just 4 hours. You're right, though. She has a pit crew that ushers her in.
I do have a pit crew.
Little flashlight that says, sit here.
Exactly. For the whole day, I like Crash's life. Because once his job is over at the show, right, he's got the rest of the day.
He goes straight to a bar.
Well, or whatever he wants to do.
Come on now, what are you talking about?
He's drinking a Bud Light right now, legit.
He legit at 8-something this morning. Right. And Barnes, too much work.
I was going to ask, why not Barnes?
No one sees that, though.
People think Barnes just walks in and sits in front of the mic.
It's all work, no play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Barnes is working on the show all day long.
You would never know by listening to it, but just trust me, there are some, things underneath that hold it up.
Sure. Doesn't sound like there's any work here. So I would say Crash, because when his job is over at the show, he's got his whole day free.
Well, at least the good thing, you can wear the same shirt every day. Tahiti Island Club or bust.
This one is in heavy rotation right now.
Heavy? Jimmy didn't really answer that question, but...
I just did. I said Crash.
He said Crash.
Oh, you ended up on that?
I said Crash because his job is over at 10. Yeah.
Can we talk Bill Belichick for a sec?
Dude.
Oh.
I mean, there was all these reports over the weekend about his girlfriend being banned Jordan Hudson, but no, she's not banned.
And then they deny it.
The University of Carolina Athletics said, no, while she's not an employee, she's welcome to the Carolina football facility.
North Carolina. But yet, will he coach a game there? I don't know if he'll make it this far to actually coach a game.
Because of the distraction.
The distractions.
Yeah.
They're not going to come out winning, and they're going to be all frustrated, and they're going to go, just leave.
Well, he's got his priorities set because over the weekend he was at the Miss Maine USA pageant because that's where she was.
That's where you go as a college football coach.
When you're a 24-year-old beautiful girl. She was in the pageant. I guess she's been in many pageants, okay? She competed this weekend in Miss Maine. She finished as a runner-up last year, failing just short of her crown. So she's in there trying to win it.
Pageants. No, because Barnes, you're right. It'll put people in the seats though.
For a little while. Not when you got to win though.
You got to win. If they don't win, then the college doesn't care. But they do care about putting people in the seats.
Guess who's not happy? Taylor Swift subpoenaed in the It Ends With Us fallout. I guess because of the text messages that she had between Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, and her spokesperson is saying, you guys are just trying to draw attention. This is clickbait. She had nothing to do with this movie outside of the fact that one of her songs was in the movie.
Well, you may be Taylor Swift, but you can't say no if they want your ass in court. This is going to be a great trial to watch.
They are televising it?
I don't know that, but you got to think someone's pushing for that angle.
Oh, sure.
So there's this Florida woman who wants to sue Taylor Swift because she claims Swift plagiarized elements from her poetry in several songs across albums like Lover, Folklore, and Midnights. Her name is Kimberly Mariscos. And guess what, Barnes? They can't find any place where Taylor is to serve the papers. She's been in California. She's been in Tennessee, New York, Rhode Island.
She's been gone. She's been missing.
You cannot serve her papers.
Have you noticed her in the press at all since the Super Bowl? Nada.
No.
I mean, gone.
She's MIA, so you cannot find her. That is your Celebrity Sleaze.
Actor Michael Rosenbaum. He knows some of the most talented people in the business.
Let's get inside of Jack Osbourne.
Bands would say Black Sabbath was a huge influence. And
thank God you liked it, boy.
Yeah.
Elijah Wood.
Peter gets on the phone. Elijah, would you like to play the role of Frodo?
Did you cry?
Probably screamed at the top of my lungs.
You play iconic characters, Black Canary and Black Siren. Who would you choose?
Probably Black Siren. She's like, I got this. And that's how Katie Cassidy feels. She's got this.
I like that.
The Inside of You podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.